Hello, my wonderful people. Ekona here watching the happen right now. I just got this intel from my agent all over the Biafra land, telling me now that the Nigerian terrorist army in military uniform have dropped over 10 atomic bombs. My dear, I hear this one, my ear tingles because he said it's under the supervision of hopeless Uzodinjo in conjunction with the so-called machineries being brought in Imo State because of election to do what? To buy anybody who will stand as an opposition party to the re-election of hopeless Uzodinjo. As I'm talking to you now, they drop what they call 10 bombs in Biafran army barracks on Hope Uzodinma's order. But at the end of the day, guess what? My dear, they collected woto. As I'm talking to you right now, aqua that is aqua na aqua everywhere. Oh, but they do go everywhere. In fact, Nigerian government now even tension don't greet them because all the things they have been doing to subdue the Biafrans, the Biafran Liberation Army, the Biafra Nations League, the Eastern Security Network, and also the Biafran Resistance Army. All of them, they are not yielding any good fruit. In fact, all is dead on arrival. So, anyway, where do are you a Biafran? A true Biafran for that matter, my dear, please rejoice because there have been a very gallant answers and a mighty amen to all our prayers all this while. Biafra or nothing. All hail Biafra on the mandate of Biafrans and all our fallen heroes, both past and the present, and Martin Nnamdi Kanu, on their mandate, we all shall stand. Hashtag Free Biafra, hashtag Biafran to the world, Biafran to the moon, hashtag Biafra referendum now. Now here we are going to start our news. In another development, IPOB again have come out now to warn the APC and also their so-called INEC and what they call it, what they used to call them, COP members. All this our National Youth Service Corps, because they are the ones that are being used to rig elections because of they know how important all this our COP members need money. That is why you see they never ever increase their allowance simply because they want to keep them in a perpetual poverty each time they want to do elections. They are the one that are being used. A COP that is earning a monthly allowance of 31,000, even that 31,000 are by fire by force. You will then see them now driving cars being brought to them by the so-called political criminals in office. Now, look at the great news coming your way. Don't attempt to rig election for APC or Uzodinma. IPOB warns cops, members, and INEC officials. All is in Imo State. Imo State have been on the spotlight all this while. And we have another situation here. Can Nigerian politicians do like this? A whole political prime minister, Antonio Acosta, resigns over corruption scandal. Look at the one they so-called Agbado in Asorok. The most ugliest man on earth. After him is what they call it is Adam Soshomole. Upon all the whole scandal, this man says he's going nowhere. Instead, he keep on using Nigerian money to buy lawyers of international standard and local standard to fight against illegalities that have happened in the Nigerian system. Look at it. Look at the country. Who want their people to rejoice? Who wants anybody that's been at that position is being the people's mandate, people's wish, so that they will support him both morally, physically, and thereabout on the incantation and otherwise. But look at somebody who says that only that 8% out of the 100% people that vote for him. Then what happened? That means 62%. Where are they? You cannot tell me that 38% voted for you in a country of over 220 million people. Let's say minus 20 million is outside the country. 200 million in Nigerian soil. Only 38 voted for you. What happened to another vote? That means all this 62 does not support you in any way, both morally, physically, and thereabout. They talk everything. Drug-related issue, only you. Certificate forgery, only you. Money laundering, only you. Narcotics, only you. Dual citizenship, only you. Fake educational background, only you. Fake parental background, only one person. Resign. Ikwechiri. Thank you for doing this, Portugal Prime Minister. You are indeed a man. A man you be. Anyway, my wonderful people who don't have much time, but please like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Remember, they don't collect woto from the Joint Task Force of the of the Biafran military. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has warned members of the National Youth Service Corps and officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission that are not dependent against rigging the governorship election in Imo State in the favor of the killer, Hope Uzodinjo. The spokesman of the IPOB, Emmanuel Powerless, gave the warning in a statement released on Tuesday afternoon. Powerful warned that any annex staff caught rigging the governorship election in Imo State will get it hot. In fact, that person is going to dearly pay for it. We don't support violence, but what we are given, we are stating the obvious. The IPOB further stated that the warning was to prevent any attempt to subvert the will of the people of Imo State on Saturday. The statement reads, "We, the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, ably led by the prophet and great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okwuchukwu Kanu Hamadike I of Igbo land, we should retreat once again that any ad hoc staff that uses his or her desk to subvert the will of the people of Imo State in the name of working for APC and hopeless Uzodinjo will receive it hot even after the election on the 11th of November 2023. If you know you cannot resist bribes and intimidation from Hope and APC, it is better to back off to avoid had I know, because your family and everything that you represent will be at risk of the Biafrans and the Imolites, according to Emmanuel Powerful. Any adult staff, SPO, PO, and NYSC member who will be used by APC agents to falsify results or try to transmit fake results from the polling units will be doing so at his or her own risk. The same goes for the political thugs working for and as agents for hopeless Uzodinjo to rig this election should be ready for what will befall them even after the so-called elections. IPOB retreats our stand towards this election because nobody wants to witness the atrocities that have happened in Imo State in the last 4 years to continue. Imo State people's will must be subverted this time, and those who have been contracted to subvert the will of the people must be ready to face the consequences of their actions if they not take time. All those employed and drafted to various polling units to help rig this election will be doing so to their own and family risk. Their families must call them to order, or they will all surely regret having participated in this so-called selection. Anyone that enthroned evil on the people deserves no mercy. IPOB eyes at every corner in the state, monitoring the activities of the political jobbers and the criminals being orchestrated by hopeless Uzodinjo to do the undoable in Imo State. The Prime Minister of Portugal, Antonio Costa, has announced his resignation amid a corruption scandal involving energy contracts. The duties of Prime Minister are not compatible with any suspicion of my integrity. In these circumstances, I have presented my resignation to the President of the Republic of the Public, Costa noted during a press conference on Tuesday. Okute News understand that Costa must wait for the president to accept his resignation formally. Reports said Costa made the announcement hours after Portuguese police arrested his chief of staff and conducted raids on public buildings and properties as part of a widespread corruption probe, country that is working well. The state prosecutor's office revealed that the Supreme Court was also investigating the suspect's alleged use of the Prime Minister's name and his involvement in the practices under scrutiny. Despite the allegations, the 62-year-old Costa, Portugal's socialist leader since 2015, maintained his innocence and became emotional as he expressed gratitude to his family for their unwavering support over the past years. I totally trust the justice system, and want to say eye to the Portuguese that my conscience is clear of any illicit or censored act. Arrest warrants were issued by an investigative judge for Victor Escaria, Coastal Chief of Staff, the mayor of the town of Saints, and 3 others, due to concerns of them being a flight risk and to safeguard evidence, as stated by the prosecutor's office. Among these implicated were the Minister of Infrastructure, João Galamba, and the head of the country's environmental agency, according to the statement. The judge is investigating allegations of misconduct, corruption of elected officials, and influence peddling with lithium mine concessions near Portugal's northern border with Spain, as well as the plans for a green hydrogen plant and data center in Saints, located on the south coast of Portugal. The raids encompassed various locations, including the Ministry of Environment, the Ministry of Infrastructure, the Saints Town Council. Private residents and offices are also raided. The prosecutor's office revealed that the investigation had uncovered instances where the suspects invoked the name of the Prime Minister while engaging in their alleged illicit activities. Portugal's lithium mines and green hydrogen projects are integral to the European Union's Green Initiative, which is being actively promoted. Costa expressed that he had not received any prior indication of being under scrutiny by the legal authorities, but you will soon receive your own cut of the cake. This is a phase of my life that comes to an end, according to Costa, he said. Can Nigeria politicians ever come out and say, I resign based on the allegations of corruption and money launderings or looting that have been going on every now and then? No. Highest they will use that same money, go to hire all the whole court and also the whole lawyers and the clerks to do the bidding on their favor. Hey, this is the country that want to move forward, that have the interest of their country and also the people and the citizens at heart. But these people, no, they will spoil the country, pack all the whole money, loot them abroad, and use them to buy mansions, and they rent mansions also and buy bulletproof cars. Imagine the House of Assembly telling us that the roads are bad. That is why we need to buy a durability car that comes from abroad. But you want the local, your what they call it, your economy to grow. You have local manufacturers. You can't what they call it. You can't buy from them. Yeah. And you tell me, hey, we want to be good. Wahala tire power. In fact, wahala be like bicycle. You can't even patronize your locally made vehicles. You don't even trust on them, but you trust the one that other countries build. You keep on supporting them, increasing their GDP and also their economy, while your own keep dying. It doesn't concern them, because if it concerns them, they must surely do something about it. Because all of them have mansions that even they will live and they dig graves inside their compounds and say they will be buried there when they die. Nigeria is now a burial ground, according to Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. Anyway, my wonderful people, I beg you, make gonna help me share this message, like it, comment on it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you share this message, because it is very, very important part that everyone got to know about what is happening in our land. That hopeless Uzodinjo, one man have turned the southeastern part of the country into a war zone and into a burial ground. People die on daily basis. My only anger and surprise is that our other southeastern governor, no one is saying anything. Everybody is mute simply because they feel it doesn't concern them. But what does not matter, very soon it will surely matter when the time is right. Let them just continue their all this their I don't care, because it didn't come to their stage. Anyway, my wonderful people, now hear me, I go take back break. I'm coming back again with another blouse with boxer. Please share, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hashtag Biafra to the world, Biafra to the moon, all hail Biafra, and hashtag Freemason Nnamdi Kanu now. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Ngwanu, Kemesiano.